week 11. Today I'm going to talk about a cheat meal versus a cheat day and talk about the benefits of both. And then I'm going to share with you guys a transformation from a guy inside my team, Team Beasthaven. His results are absolutely insane. So be ready for that. I'm going to share with you guys his transformation, and then I'm going to share with you guys my weekly results. Alright guys, so cheat meal versus cheat day. For most of you guys, you're probably thinking about this question, you're like, well, duh. I mean, if you want faster results, you're going to want to do a cheat meal versus a cheat day. But that's not entirely true. That's because it depends where you're at, you know? Have you been meal prepping consistently? Have you been getting in every single one of your workouts? If you're struggling with those two things, I'd recommend a cheat day. You're going to need it mentally, because when I first started out, I set my goals way too high, you know, and I ended up falling off the bandwagon because it just wasn't enough. Like, I need a day, you know. I love food way too much, and I went into it crazily. You know, I was trying to do extra workouts, I was trying to do just all this stuff all at once, and I ended up falling off the bandwagon, and then I tried it again, and then I fall off the bandwagon, and then I tried again. And then a year later, I'm in the same spot I was before I started. So I don't want that to be you. So I know this seems like a simple question, but if you haven't been doing those two things consistently for at least a month, then just do a cheat day. Shit, even do two cheat days, you know, if you need to. Just understand that this is a lifestyle change, and it's going to take some time, you know. I get this question a lot inside my team, which is why I want to talk about it to you guys, because what seems like the obvious answer isn't always the right answer. That's why I wanted to make this video. Now, like I said, if you've been doing those things consistently and you've been meal prepping, then shit, yeah, do a cheat meal, because you are going to get faster results, because it's less time that food is sitting in your body. It's less time for your body to take those not so good things and inject it basically in your body, like making you fat basically. You know, everything that I eat on cheat day is extremely high in trans fat, regular fat. I mean, sugar is through the roof. I mean, my cheat days are pretty intense. So for me personally, because I've been meal prepping every week and my workouts are always in, I have been trying to stick to one cheat meal. And is it like technically a cheat meal? I don't know. I mean, I get that question a lot, because what's a cheat meal? How long do I have? You know, like what is considered to be a cheat meal versus a cheat day? And the best way I can answer that is, well, how long does it take you to sit down and go out to eat? You know, a few hours, right? You know, I would just try to keep it to dinner, basically. You know, eat something healthier for breakfast, lunch. You know, and then when it comes dinner time and you're hungry again, you know, there you go. Then eat what you want. So I hope that answers your kind of question as far as, like, you know, what's considered a cheat meal, you know. Basically, it's just one sitting, you know. Eat breakfast. Maybe if you want to be a little bit more hungry for a cheat meal, just have breakfast and then just wait until dinner to eat, skip lunch. You know, one day doing that is not going to kill you. So again, if you've been eating on point and you're getting all your workouts in, then yeah, that's what I would recommend doing, because you're going to get fast results. But if you haven't been doing those two things, then you're going to drive yourself crazy if you don't do a cheat day. Like I said, even if you have to do two cheat days when starting out, not a big deal. You're still going to get results. It's 2 days versus 5 days of eating clean. You know, like, of course, the 5 days of eating clean eventually over time is going to outdo eating shit for 2 days, because consistency always wins. And that goes with your workouts and everything else. So you just, at the end of the day, you just got to set realistic goals for yourself. Don't set the bar too high, because you're just going to set yourself up for failure. And again, this kind of seems like a no-brainer question to a lot of people, but the biggest takeaway should be, you know, just setting realistic goals for yourself. You know, and this goes with workouts too. You know, I get a lot of people asking me, oh, you got extra workouts you do? You do this, you got this special meal plan or whatever. I'm more than happy to give those out to people on my team. But I look at where they're at personally, and I recommend things still. You know, have you been doing these things? And I just say, hey, you know, you can do these things. But if you were to take that extra time that you're putting into these workouts and just learn a little bit more about like food and nutrition, going through the phases, watching my videos inside my team, I got plenty of videos, over tons. These are all videos that I've done already inside the group so far. I would recommend that you take the time to take a moment and go through those videos. Maybe watch 1 or 2 instead of doing a workout. Because these videos are semi-short. They're usually about 5 to 10 minutes each, addressing certain issues, you know, how to really read nutrition labels, things to look for. If you're doing this during, should I eat right before a workout? There's another question. I don't know. There's tons of topics, you know, but if you were to just take that extra time that you're putting into your workouts, you know, like if you're doing extra, and just concentrate and focus on like eating, that you're going to get more bang for your time. That's all I'm saying. So it seems like an obvious answer when it comes to doing a cheat meal or cheat day, but this goes hand in hand with workouts too. I mean, it's all kind of the same thing. You just got to set realistic goals for yourself. So make sure that you just kind of go into this whole thing, you guys. If you're just starting out, just concentrate on what's on the calendar. I know I kind of gave out that 7-week cut schedule to a lot of people. I had a lot of people reach out in regards to that, which is awesome. I sent out quite a few. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a 7-week cut schedule that I did leading up to the competition. It's a lot of extra working out, but it's still only about an hour a day, which seems okay, which is great. But again, if you're not doing so hot with eating and you're having a hard time being consistent with your workouts, then I do not recommend doing extra workouts. I don't. And that goes with, you know, this too, cheat meal versus cheat day, you know. It depends where you're at, you know, and this is a big reason as to why I created those phases inside my group. It really makes it really easy for people to just come into my team and know exactly what to do and what they should be focusing on, you know. It just makes it really easy, really cookie cutter, you know, like, okay, do this first, then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, you know, and then they just go through and do everything. And the idea is, by the time they're done doing those phases, they're going to be shredded as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope that kind of gives you some clarification on what maybe you should do. Again, even if you have to do 2 cheat days, fuck it. You know, it's hard to say. Do 2 cheat days if you need to, you know, if that's what it takes. Just remember, this is not a race. This is a lifestyle change. It's going to take some time. It's all good, you know, because I get a lot of guys, and I said because I get a lot of guys that come in, they're crazy. You know, they want to do everything right. They want to do everything fast. They want to do the extra workouts. They want to do this. They want to do that. But it's like, whoa, you got to take a step back, you know, understand it's going to take some time because it's lifestyle change. You got a lot of things to learn here, you know. That's why I created those phases. It makes it easy to just for them to focus on one thing at a time instead of getting that ADD, you know, like I do sometimes, you know, when I get crazy or excited about something. It's easy to just want to like randomly do all these crazy things, you know. But yeah, that's what I got to say about that. So next thing I want to share with you guys, like I said, I want to share with you guys Ellis's transformation. I've been working with him for about a year. And he's got some insane freaking results. I think you guys can agree. But this is his results at the beginning. Typically what I like to do is I like to get my guys to lose the weight first. you know? Let's get you shredded. Let's get you, at least get some abs and just get you down to a healthy level of percentage body fat. That's my step number one that I like to do with people. That's how I like to do it. And then I like to go for size, which is this transformation right here. He went and got shredded, and then he got more size. He's an absolute animal inside the group. So trust the process is what it comes down to. That's all you gotta do, you know? Do those phases, ask questions. That's what this guy did. He came in guns blazing, you know, same thing as most guys, you know, but I, you know, told him, say, hey, you know, this is gonna take some time, you know, focus on this first, and let's do this. Just like everything I'm preaching in all these videos, he did everything. You know, it's just like, I wish I could just explain that, hey, to most guys, if you just put your trust in this process, it's so easy. It's not easy, but it is, because it's not rocket science. It comes down to just doing the right things, focusing on the right things at the right times and things like that. That's all it is, you know, and that's what I created those phases for inside my team. So, but yeah, he's gotten massive size. He's doing awesome. And next week, just so you guys know, I said this in my last video, the plan was to have him inside this video, and I was gonna do an interview with him, but unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, his wife surprised him with a trip to Vegas. So he just got back from Vegas today. So good for him. I'm happy for him, jealous. So he was not able to be in this video today, but he will be in my transformation video actually at the end of next week, because as you guys know, next week will be the end of my first round of this program. So I plan to go through my transformation with you guys, and then I'm gonna do a interview with Ellis and share that in the video as well, which is gonna be really awesome, and I'm excited because I'm gonna ask him all the hard questions. A lot of the guys that reach out to me, they have these hurdles, you know, questions, and the hard ones, like, it's easy for me to say it's worth it, you know, invest, do these things, and I will get you there. And it's easy for me to say that, obviously, but it's, if I were an outsider looking in, coming into the team, I would want to ask some questions from somebody that's been inside the group, and, you know, like, hey, you know, I don't know this guy, I've been following him for a little bit. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to join his team? What kind of support do you get? You know, what's it like being inside Team Beast Haven? What would you say is the best thing about being a part of the team? You know, I'm trying to think of questions that maybe you guys would have for him. With that being said, we got this whole entire week before I have that interview with him, which is going to be next Sunday. So if you guys have some questions that you want me to ask Ellis regarding his transformation, or whatever questions you got, I encourage you guys to just comment below this video and just say, hey, can you ask Ellis this? You know, and I will be more than happy to bring that up in my next week's video. And then just keep in mind too, you know, I will be sharing with you guys my results that I got from this first round, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, because, you know, you got to understand, it's not the best results, but I'm not here to give you fake. I'm here to get real with you guys and be like, okay, well, there's some shit that happened, you know. I had the holidays. I started a round of this program right through the holidays. Of course, it's not going to be like a crazy transformation, but, you know, I did get awesome results. I'm very happy with my results. Speaking of results, let's talk about this week. This week was very, very difficult. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I think I might have reached an all-time low. And I say that because, like, if you guys watched my last video, I can't remember if I talked about this or not, but I had to get 2 pieces of my skin removed and get sent out to get biopsied. I went in for what I thought was going to be just a simple visit to a skin doctor, and he was just going to give me some cream regarding that rash I kind of talked to you guys about in the past, and that was going to be it. But he saw some spots that he said were concerning, and he went in with a scalpel. It's funny because he gave me the shot in my leg, you know, and then right away he grabbed the freaking knife. He was about to chop a piece of my skin off. I'm like, whoa, you know, hey, so that kicks in pretty fast then, huh? He's like, yep. I'm like, well, shit, man. Fuck, you gonna give it time to like get numb or something? Shit. You know, and then he's like, you feel this? You feel that? And I'm like, all right, we're good. But Jesus, man. But yeah, I mean, I went there like thinking I'm just gonna get some cream or something for my skin, and then he's freaking cutting a piece of my skin off, and he had to take a piece off here, and I had to get stitches and shit, you know? It's like, what the fuck? I left like kind of blindsided because I didn't expect it to be that kind of visit, you know? And my wife, she was there getting her skin checked as well, and she had to get 2 pieces taken off, you know? And she got her results like within a few days, and one of her spots, she has to get now surgery this week to get more of it removed because I'm not a doctor, but I can't remember what it's called, but there's certain kind of cells they look for, and it's concerning. So they're removing more of her skin, which sucks because now she has to get stitches right here, which is super tender. That sucks. But she's got to get some stitches, so she's dealing with that. But, you know, we're being proactive with our health, which, you know, is a good thing, you know, obviously. And it's bad. It's good that it's not cancer. So getting back to what I was saying, I left expecting just to have some cream, you know, that I had to put on and whatever. But when he went and talked to my wife, because we went and got our biopsies done, or our skin visits done the same day, he went and talked to my wife right after, and he gave her a little bit more information, saying like he was really concerned, saying stuff like nothing he said to me. He kind of had a poker face when he was doing everything with me. Didn't really say much, so I didn't even know what to think. And then I heard my wife tell me that, you know, and him saying that it's concerning. And then she got, like I said, her results on like Friday or something, but it was a few days after, and I called to get my results. I was like, hey, I want my results, and they didn't have anything in the notes, and all they had was we'll discuss next visit when he gets his stitches taken out. So yeah, that was kind of a red flag. I was kind of worried at that point, like, holy shit, I think this might be cancer. And then I had to wait a whole entire week knowing that was put in the notes, and that sucked. So yeah, I was at a very low point this week, you know? And I did a video. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. If you haven't, if you're not following me on my Facebook page, I did a video, and I did a video on my channel, YouTube channel. So if you guys haven't seen it, check it out if you want, to kind of talk more about it. But I did get some good news, finally, a few days ago, that it's not cancer. But it did affect my workouts tremendously, which is why I didn't get the results that I really wanted to this week. My intensity was not where it should have been, but my eating, that was hard. I stayed on point, but it was hard. I wanted to do nothing more than just eat my feelings, right? Food makes you happy. It's therapy, not a good situation. I tried to use workouts as my therapy. I succeeded, thank God, because I would have ate shit, and then I would have came out of this, and it was nothing, you know? I shouldn't say nothing, but I do just have to get a cream, by the way. It's the skin that they took off on my shin was benign, which means it's not cancer. So yeah, so I'm good. But like I said, it was a tough week for me because of all that going on. So yeah, it sucked. So my intensity was not there, which is why I didn't go down as much as I wanted to. I want to get down to 13% body fat, but unfortunately that did not happen. But what are you gonna do? Yeah. So yeah, this next week should be a lot different. My intensity is going to be back on point, and my goal is to be down to like at least 12.5% body fat. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool if it was right around 12. My goal is to be under 10% by the end of this month. That's pretty damn aggressive. Let's see if I can do it, shall we? But yeah, that's all I got for you guys in this video. Stay tuned again for next week. And be sure, if you guys have questions for Ellis that you want me to ask him, all the hard ones, I don't care what you ask, I will ask him. There is no question that I will not ask him. So if you have some questions like the hard ones, okay, I have to invest in supplements. Is it worth this extra support that I get to join his team? It's nice to talk to somebody that's done it, got a transformation, has been on the group, or in the group, and ask them all the hard questions, you know, and then of course I'm gonna share with you guys my results as well. So you won't wanna miss next week's video. So until the next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and by the way, I am looking for only a few more guys. I sent out an email, a mass email to all the people that are kind of like on my email list that want to be, to know about when I'm accepting people and things like that. If you want to be on that list, by the way, all you got to do is email me at steve@ucfitness.com and let me know you want to be on that list. But I send out a mass email just about every week or sometimes once a month to let people know what I got going on when I'm accepting people. So they kind of got first dibs on those spots that were open. I was looking for 10 people, and I do still have a few spots left if you're interested in joining my team, but do know that my team is for serious people only. You have to be willing to go all in, and please only fill out the questionnaire if you are actually ready to get started. The questionnaire is only for people, again, that are ready to get started. If you got more questions regarding my team, Team Beasthaven, then please ask. Shoot me an email at steve@ucfitness.com and ask those questions before you fill the questionnaire. Again, the questionnaire is only for people that are willing to go all in. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Until the next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.